Yo, what up, team? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment, where you about to get that true reaction experience.
That's right, y'all. It's time to once again dive into the mind of Tim Miller. Where we at, bruh?
Secret Level, Episode 14, Honor of Kings, The Way of All Things.
Okay. Just like the rest of them, I don't know what this game is.
Nope.
I'm out the loop.
Yeah, this is unfamiliar to me, but I'm interested.
But we just got to find out what Tim Miller has developed in his brain and what's going to happen in the square.
All right.
Let's do this.
All right, y'all ready to react?
To me.
The headphones on? I like anthologies. They really come a long ways. They've been doing those like nonstop lately. Everything anthology. Got an anthology on my body parts. The Adventure of My Arm, my kidneys, my heart, Osmosis Jones.
Life.
Oh, man. Every time I see this thing, it makes me want to get a GameCube again.
Mm-hmm.
You were just talking about that Tron. That's the sound that you want.
Yeah.
That's definitely what you want.
He got them healthy eyelashes.
It's going to be all right.
I was orphaned by a living city. Ever changing, always in motion. A city controlled by a great machine. The Tiangong. The city is supposed to care for and protect us. But something is wrong.
Get out of my way.
The mechanical mind that rules the city is failing. How do you take revenge on a god?
No, boy. Not in there, never. You're not going in there, are you?
I am.
Then you're crazy. You'll end up just like the rest of us.
A living city.
Right?
You're here to challenge the Tiangong.
Yes,
You're young
I'm the best Weiqi player in Chang'an.
and arrogant as well. Wonderful. Come in to play.
Damn, this is the beginning of Nintendo. We want to play. Remember them commercials?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, this is dark. Telling us something, man. Don't get that new Switch too. It might switch you.
Tiangong observes and controls every aspect of the city. Everything that has been, everything that will be. You may face the Tiangong in any game of your choosing.
I know the rules.
Wow.
As the all-knowing Tiangong is responsible for the movements of our great city, and its moments in the river of time are precious. If you defeat the Tiangong, you will take its power, its glory, and its burden. Every last person who's faced the Tiangong has come away stark, raving mad. But here is the world the Tiangong sees. Every fact.
Man, these visuals, dude.
Yeah, this is fascinating. I like this one.
For the Tiangong, there's no difference between remembering the past and imagining the future.
Wow.
I know your every move long before you make it.
Let's play. If you're so superior to humans, why would you want to look like us?
It's for you, but I'm afraid I've no face that's not a disguise. How would you like me to appear? You could play against yourself, or any of the Weiqi masters you studied with,
Wow.
surpassed, or yourself as a child.
That's scary.
Right?
Everything you ever were, everything you'll ever be, and where you end.
It's like playing that chess computer.
Yeah.
Or the computer that was playing chess. Yeah. You gotta trick the computer.
If you know how everything turns out.
I only know what will happen because it will happen.
So you control everything.
Whoa.
I control nothing.
You move the city.
As the moon moves the tides. Cause and effect. That is all. You're going to tell me why you're here.
Don't use that face.
As you wish.
It must have been his mother.
Look.
I know how this ends.
That's an endless cup.
That's why they all went mad.
There was an earthquake. A demonic incursion. The demons had to be returned to the underworld.
You could have done anything. You didn't have to kill my parents.
If the tide rolled in and drowned your parents, would you seek revenge against the moon?
Whoa. That's deep.
You'd rather make the moon an enemy than admit that cause precedes effect.
Your actions have a ripple effect.
This mirror reflects 1 second into the future. Nothing happens by chance. I could set the mirror 2 minutes into the future, or an hour. You ought to see how this ends.
What the?
Crazy, trying to avoid the inevitable. This is the point where people start to go insane. When you face absolute proof that you have no control.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad I took that aspirin.
Is that real?
Wait a minute.
We are playing for control of the movements of Chang'an. What we do here has consequences.
Outside.
And this is the other point at which people lose their minds. To be stuck in a destiny you can't control, but still responsible for the lives of thousands.
Whoa.
You can't be perfect. You can't know everything. This city has been falling apart more and more my entire life.
Nothing lasts forever. If it's too much for you, why not just stay in the past? I have it all here.
Because they're dead.
No, they're only in the past.
They're gone.
So certain when you can't even bear to look at it.
You ruined my life.
You make me an enemy so you can hate me. Because once you start hating, you can't stop thinking.
So show me how they died.
The earthquake tore the city open, releasing demons from the underworld.
Wow.
Whoa.
I'm scared.
Woo!
Damn.
Get him.
Mom and daddy on putting
Yep.
that work.
Foundation.
They was
Oh.
They was cold.
I want to see their story, how they
Right?
met.
Now that's love right there.
How I Met Your Mother.
Secret level edition.
You know what I'm saying?
How I Met Your Digital Mom.
But there were too many.
Just keep your eyes closed.
It's going to be all right.
Ooh.
So my question is the game, somebody playing the game, and why it's happening?
Somebody's definitely got to be playing.
My parents saved me. They chose to sacrifice themselves
It had to happen.
because they made it happen.
How can you still believe that?
Because I'm making the same choice. The board represents Chang'an, with us at its heart.
This is an epic breakdown.
Okay, nice.
Wow.
What are you doing?
You would say exactly what I'm here to do.
Stop! Stop this! You would sacrifice yourself!
I can't win, but I can choose how this ends.
Despite everything I've shown you, you still somehow believe you're making a choice.
Play
The choice is yours.
stone.
I concede. This was a fun game.
So control shifts to him now.
What did you do?
I won.
No. What happens now?
Exactly.
Damn. Is he building it back?
Yep.
You're here to challenge the Tiangong.
Yes.
So did he win? Or is he in his own mind?
I think he's definitely being controlled because the player inside was, like he said, he was making up what was going on in his head. Someone was controlling, manipulating his idea of decisions that were already being made. And he was just seeing the after effects of it. So he wasn't going to escape no matter what.
That's pretty much what I believe.
It was all cause and
I
effect.
think he's in a genjutsu, bro. I think he thinks
that
he
was
won
genius, though.
and didn't win at all. Because if he saw the moves seconds before,
Yeah.
how could he beat him? He already know what was gonna happen.
Yeah, he clearly said, your mind is making you believe that this is doing it. The choice has already been done.
Yeah, I already
You're
see.
just seeing
I,
the after effects of it.
yeah, I already know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's stuck in there.
And he,
This is like what's the
That was
movie?
great.
What's the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio with the top?
Inception.
Inception. It's Inception for real. Yeah. He's still dreaming.
A lot of Matrix vibes in there. Another PlayStation game, Intelligent Cube, with the whole chess game. I thought that was really cool how they incorporated that. That was very well thought out. I like that.
Right. I love the
very
visuals.
philosophical with the sci-fi. That was great. A lot of good themes in there.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed this episode.
I love the visuals of this particular episode. The transforming city, like I saw the first time I saw it, I started thinking about Transformers 1. I was like, okay, Primus. I also like the concept, like you said, it reminds of Inception. This guy's the Avatar was saying, like, I see everything. So maybe he watched maybe he was watching the match before dude even arrived.
He was taking notes.
Yeah. So it's like,
he gonna go left.
Yeah. I know what you're gonna do. So maybe it's like, okay, I see my end coming. I know how to get there. Maybe I'm just guiding you to this point, to where you could get to this end point.
But then at the end of the day, he just said, you know, when you want to play. So
well, yeah, because he said my end was designed already, right? He said it was always coming, right? I'm a machine. It's always coming, just like your end is always coming.
Yeah, but then why would he react the way he did when he started not giving 2 cents? What are you doing? Wait, why are you doing this?
Because by then it wouldn't even matter.
Like why would an android robot unorganic being of organic matter metal start having feelings?
Yeah, because it was like, do you still believe that your action isn't predetermined?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying he reacted in a manner of, why are you doing this?
And that's not a computer reaction. I get it.
Yeah, and so that's a genjutsu reaction, that you made your mind believe that this is how he gonna react if I start beating him. That fool dreaming.
Do you feel judged?
Yeah, nah. When he started doing your stuff each second, he already knew what's up. I threw his ass off though. You know, what the hell are you doing? Oh yeah. You don't like it, huh?
You said free will, right?
You know, free will, huh? I'm about to play butt ass naked. How about that?
Hilarious.
How about I put my snake on the table, huh? How about that? Huh?
Secret level.
I'm gonna throw you off. I got a secret level for you.
No
how about
pun
that?
intended.
How about I just don't give 2 cents? How about that?
There it is.
Yeah. Bring back my family. What's wrong with you? Well, what are you doing? Stop taking clothes off. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna be comfortable. Yep.
I thought it was funny when you were talking about during the reaction when you were saying How I Met Your Mother. I wanted to kind of see that origin too.
Yeah, How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, with the whole relationship between that. How long were they in the game, the mom and dad, and what did they have to do? Because even though it was a flashback, there had to be something that had led up to that, because in the middle of the game, he was saying that there's always a ripple effect for everything that you do.
Yeah, but who's to say that even existed?
Right.
Who's to say this kid hasn't been in the game the whole time?
Mm-hmm. So there's different variants and different, I guess, sentient games or elements of things, because stuff was always changing and evolving.
If you notice, the last couple of shows we had, they people been stuck in the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who's to say, man? I don't know. But I would like to know if you guys actually have the answers, man. You know, I like the spitballing, you know what I mean? None of us could right or wrong. We just go in and have our little take on it, man.
I thought it was great, though.
Yeah, it looked great, you know what I mean? Right. But
Tim Miller, man, Blur Studios, doing their thing.
But guess what? It's not about us.
It's about y'all.
Post your comments down below. Let us know what you guys thought this episode meant, because all these episodes have some type of meaning in it. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Thumbs up this video. Don't forget to share. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon, where you get the full-length reaction to this episode and many more.
You know what to do.
Press the button.
Also, if you want to show the channel some love, make sure you join the membership in the section down below.
What are you waiting for?
Do it.
I'm J3.
Run a show and just ask.
It's your boy C.
Road to 100,000 subscribers.